Hey guys, Sharpen here. In this video I'm going to show you how to emulate a guitar pedal effect in Serum. Here's the original audio. Here's the audio processed by the guitar pedal. And here's the Serum emulation of the guitar pedal. So this video is inspired by a guitar pedal that I've bought recently. It's called Spatial Delivery by Earthquaker Devices. I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to check it out. It's a very nice pedal and that basically does envelope filtering. So what this means is that it takes an input like this one, adds a filter on top of that, and then every time you play a new note it's going to open up the filter and then close it back again. So it's going to do this movement, and every time you play a different note it's going to repeat that movement like this. In addition to that, it's also got a very interesting function called sample and hold. I'm going to show you how it sounds like. So here's a dry signal that I've put before I've put it through the pedal. And after I put it through the sample and hold function, it sounds like this. So as you can hear, it sounds sort of like alien music. What's happening is that it takes all of the frequency spectrum of the original sample and then just plays, cuts the frequency spectrum and plays different bits at different speeds. So it takes, like, for example, just 100 Hz until 200 Hz and plays it. Then it takes 500 Hz till 1000 Hz and plays that section. So you get a very weird, glitchy sound. As you can see, the frequency spectrum keeps changing all the time. And now I'm going to show you how you can recreate that effect using Serum. So let's open up a new patch. It sounds like this. And now you want to go to the filter and open up a bandpass. You want it to be as narrow as possible, so go with the 24 instead of the 12, so that less frequencies pass through. And we're going to also increase the resonance to also make sure that less frequencies are also passing through as well. And now in order to create that glitchy random movement across the frequency spectrum, I'm going to be using Mod Source and Chaos Oscillator. And basically what this does is that it goes through random values, so it's going to change the filter all of the time. But as you can hear right now, it goes through, it sort of drifts into the random values. It's not like cutting different values very sharply, it's going through them. So it's too smooth for our sound. So in order to fix that, I'm going to go to Global and I'm going to set it to Sample and Hold. So this means that it doesn't drift through different values, it just cuts to different values all of the time. So we're going to get these clicky sounds now. And then using the rate you can control the speed. And then if you want to, you can also use BPM Sync to sync it to your project. And once you do that, you can also then adjust how much you want it to go through the different frequency spectrum. You can tell it to open up all the way, so it's going to include very high frequencies. Or you can tell it to go just a tiny bit, so it only includes the lows and the mids. But again, the speed is way too high, so let's reduce that. So it's really up to your personal preference. And although Serum isn't a sampler, you can also load up this sample or any sample that you want into the noise oscillator. I've loaded it up here. It sounds like this. And then you can enable the filter on the noise oscillator and you can get similar results as well. And then if we change the filter, we can get more drastic results as well. And an additional suggestion that I have is to also use OTT if you're looking for a wider sound it sounds bigger since this bandpass just takes a small portion of the frequency spectrum. So the OTT is going to bring back a lot of missing frequencies to make it sound more hard-hitting and bigger in general. As you can see, OTT can also introduce some very annoying high-end clicks, so you can also get rid of these using a low-pass filter. And then with the OTT you get a fuller sound, while still not acquiring those annoying high-end clicks. In addition to that, you can also do the same thing using Faceplant if you use the random LFO and use it to modulate the formant filter in Faceplant. Sadly, I've run out of trial days in Faceplant, so I can't make that demonstration here, but that's also an option. And that is pretty much it. If you want to learn more about the spatial delivery guitar pedal, check the description below for a video demonstration. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what subject you want me to cover up next time.